pickles. I hope you are all very well. This Vlogmas thing has definitely been getting the better of me. It is currently Sunday, the 15th of December, and that does mean I've taken a fair old jump in these Vlogmas vlogs. I did say right up front that I wasn't going to be able to do a daily vlog this year, largely because I'm working full-time and working pretty hectic hours, crazy hours at the moment, and so there's a lot of stuff that I'm doing that just honestly isn't going to be interesting to you in a knitting related Vlogmasy vlog. But at the same time, there are some highlights that I do want to share with you, so I'm looking forward to doing that. In terms of my week in summary, a lot of it was spent working, as you would probably imagine. Some of it was spent meeting up with some work friends and some former colleagues after work as well, just to enjoy some Christmas get-togethers and drinks. We had our office Christmas party, which was genuinely drinks in our office, you know, cost cutting, all those good measures. It also took place on the night of the general election here in the UK, and it's fair to say that upon entering into a local pub after those office drinks were finished, the mood was definitely a little bit different from the festivities that we had planned, but them's the breaks. So yeah, that's kind of been this week in summary. That being said, the last couple of days, so yesterday, Saturday the 14th, and today, Sunday the 15th, I have managed to get up to some fun things, so I will share those with you momentarily. The other thing that I have been keeping up with is, of course, my Yarny advent calendar, and so to ensure that I'm still bringing you those days as well, I'll be making sure that I will be sprinkling in that footage through this vlog. But yes, it is fair to say that it's a little bit of a compilation best of highlights this time round. I hope that isn't too jarring for you, but I also hope that you get to enjoy some of the general festivities that I've been up to. The first of those was yesterday, Saturday the 14th, when I took the opportunity to head off to a Christmas market. I took it upon myself to hop on a train and spend a couple of hours, frankly, just rudely early in the morning to get up to the city of York. And York is a city, it's about two and a half hours north of London by train. It is right bang smack in the middle of the UK on the eastern, sort of just east of centre in the UK, and they have a fantastic historic centre that is full of some really beautiful market stalls, and I'm delighted to have had the chance to spend a little bit of time there. So frankly, with no further ado, let me share that with you now. So there you have it, that was York. It was such a fun little trip yesterday. I really enjoyed getting to go and see the town all dressed up for Christmas, and the Minster itself is beautiful, the cathedral is there. It's a town that I visited quite a lot when I was very little, and so it has a very special place in my heart, being as it was quite easy for us to get to, comparatively speaking, from the part of Scotland where I lived. So that was wonderful to see. I also really enjoyed seeing all of the little Christmas chalets all decked out and supporting some wonderful independent businesses as well. So I was able to get quite a lot of my Christmas shopping done yesterday, which is a good thing because I was very behind. But yeah, I'm not going to share with you the Christmas gifts that I got because at least one person who's getting some of them will watch this. Hi Mum. Nothing to see here. And so on to today. Today, as I mentioned, is Sunday the 15th of December, and I was up again, not quite as ludicrously early as yesterday, but not far off it. I was up relatively early for the weekend to meet up with a couple of friends in town, and so I'll share some of that footage with you now. It was lovely, and now we're going to go and do some yarn shopping. Tanny is going to go off and meet her niece, who's been awake since forever, and it's going to be great. Yes, I had a wonderful day today. Not only did I get to meet up with Jess, who is a wonderful friend of mine from Brooklyn in New York. Jess and I met some years ago now online, 8-9 years ago now online, and met in person for the first time last year when I went over to the US to go to Rhinebeck and met up with Jess ahead of time then. Hi Jess! We also had the opportunity to meet up with the wonderful individual that is Tanny Casey. I may have placed an order from Tanny fairly recently, again conscious that there's gifts involved, so I'm not going into too much detail, but I got a really wonderful note from her to say she was going to be in London and would I like to meet up and thus save on shipping. And economically minded as I am, and also bearing in mind that while Tanny and I have got to speak very, very briefly at the Rhinebeck Yarn Bazaar this year, it was such a fleeting kind of, hi, your booth looks great, it's mobbed, I'm really sorry, I'll speak to you later. It was just so nice to get to spend time with her. So we had a fabulous time out. We just went out for some brunch this morning. Tanny and her husband were staying not too far away and got an opportunity to chat properly. So that was genuinely wonderful. As for the rest of the day, as you'll have seen, Jess and I went and did a little gentle bit of yarn shopping, but also enjoyed some time just sitting and catching up, which was truly wonderful. And so I'm going to leave it there. I hope you have wonderful, wonderful evenings, and I will see you in another few days to share a few more festive bits and pieces. Bye folks! you.